A lot of slack is given to the Escape from Tarkov Reddit community. Everyone's saying that it's just filled with a bunch of people with neck beards. They don't know what they're talking about. I sometimes do think they know what they're talking about, and I do believe they have some really good ideas and posts in there. So let's go take a look at my 5 favorite posts or ideas coming from the Reddit sphere. Let's take a look at my first favorite post. It's by Vainglory, and it has to do with hideout items. In this post, he's saying, can we get something like this to show that items that are needed currently for upgrades in hideout? So what he's saying is, in the bottom right hand corner of the items, you can see that there is a check mark. So in Tarkov, if you find something in raid, it's usually noted with a check mark, or if it's orange, you need it for a current task. And he's saying the same thing for stuff you need for hideout. So if you find something like a motor or some wires in, a raid, and you don't know whether or not you need it, it'll be in the top left corner stating, hey, you need this for some sort of upgrade in your hideout currently, so you should probably hold on to this. With so many newer players coming into the game and there being so many items that you have no clue what they're for, just these little things can really help out some of the newer community coming into this game. And just a little more of a tangent on this. I know I've seen some sort of post on this before. I don't know if it was you, but someone was saying, hey, can we have the hideout upgrades more like quests? And by that, they mean, hey, if you need 12 light bulbs, let me be able to give you my 6 I currently have in my stash. And that way it'll be able to free up some more space in my regular edition of Tarkov, because regular edition of Tarkov, we all know you don't got a lot of inventory space. So this little addition would help out a lot of players, and it would go a long way. Speaking of newer players, Sun Machine made a post recently about his easy to read ammo chart, and whether you agree on his choices of the ammo he picks or disagree, we can all agree that it's really nice, really easy to read. And generally, most of the time, he's right about the ammo. The thing about this ammo chart is it's super easy to read. If you have looked at any other ammo chart out there, there's so many numbers, there's so many different variations that you sometimes do get overwhelmed. And let's be honest, some people do like that. They want to go really in depth and know a lot about the ammo and what they're using. The other side of that coin, though, is a lot of people don't give a shit and they just want to jump into the game right away and know that the ammo they're using is going to maybe kill someone. And I'm definitely one that does get that. I do like a lot of information. I kind of do like digging into things and seeing how they work, seeing why it didn't penetrate a certain armor. But a lot of people just want to jump in the game and get going. And there's nothing wrong with that. And in this, he lays it out without any sort of fluff in it. It's just generally, hey, if you want a budget ammo, here it is. And if you want the fancy ammo, here it is. And he lays out every single gun at the top, so it's easy to read. Even an idiot that's never played this game can understand this ammo chart and what he's trying to get across to you. Since we're talking about ammo, NapperX did make a post on Reddit saying he would love to see this as a quality of life improvement in Escape from Tarkov, and let's just jump into it and talk about it for a second. What he is proposing is a way for us to mix different types of ammo in one magazine. If you've ever tried to do this yourself, you know it's very time consuming and just very tedious to do it. He wants it so that if you want to mix, say, flesh damage ammo with armor damage ammo, it's straightforward and easy to do. Or say you want to put tracers every 4 bullets just so you can see where you're shooting at, and maybe you're shooting low or high. This is a great idea. I don't know if it would be used a lot. I've never really come across myself where I'm like, you know what, I want to mix my ammo. And I won't sit here and become an armchair developer and just say, oh, this is super easy to do, because I have no effing clue, nor do I know what kind of resources they have for this game, and maybe they can use those resources in a better way. But you know what? In the end of the day, this would be a great layer to the onion that is Escape from Tarkov. And who knows, maybe it would be a game changer. We don't know, because not many people want to do this and do it one bullet at a time, because it is very tedious. Whenever I kill someone that has ammo, all stacked differently like this, I always think, who the hell are you? Are you a psychopath? Because to do this, it takes a lot of commitment, and you could just be dying in 30 seconds into the raid. So you've spent 20 minutes prepping for this raid, and then you die in 4. So yeah, you might be a psychopath if you do this, just saying. One thing they did add to the 0.12 update that no one knew was coming was something called buried barrel caches, aka chili pots. That's what I call them. They look like chili pots. They are an extra lootable container that you can find all over the Tarkov maps, but here's the thing, they are hidden, so not everyone knew where they were, and they're not in plain sight, so they're very difficult to find. But Mike Sufi, or Mick Sufi, I don't know the name, made an easy to read picture of the map custom so we can just look at it and know exactly where we need to go to find that cache, or the aka chili pot. Now, I'm not saying that this guy started this trend and he's the first one with this idea, but it was just one that I really liked when I first saw it. It was very eye-pleasing and it was laid out really simple. It did take a lot of time because I know this because I make a lot of content, and I know a picture like this doesn't take just 2 minutes to make. It takes a lot of times for you to take the screenshot, put it in one file, get it all condensed, make it look nice, make it flow. And you know what? This did all those things. So I really do appreciate him doing this. Again, I've seen pictures like this and I know other people do them. So, you know, that's not a knock on anyone else I didn't say their name for, but this is just one I came across and I really liked. Another post that I thought was done really well with so much information that he needed to cram into one infographic was Callsign Astro. He did a post about the barter guide and just making money when you're in raid and knowing if something's worth keeping or not worth keeping. The reason I like this post is the same reason I like the ammo post from earlier. It just simplifies things down to just a core group of things. Even though there are a lot of items on this, he does cram as much as possible into one little infographic, and it's huge for new players. I like things that make the game easier for newer players coming into this, because out of anyone I know, you can deep dive into certain aspects of this game and read a novel on just, say, ammo or just on items alone. Hey, you need this for, say, the hideout, you need this for a quest. But with this chart, it's just simplifying things to be like, hey, this is worth a lot of rubles, and if you need money right away, well, you can sell it, and then if you need it later on down the line, you can always buy it back. That's my favorite post so far. I know there's a ton out there. If you guys have a favorite post, put it down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, maybe think about giving it a thumbs up, maybe thinking about subscribing to the channel. Only if you liked it though, no pressure. Also know I do stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv, and I'll answer any questions anytime if you have them. And until next time, I'll talk to you nerds later.